How to emphasize design in architecture? Design is an essential aspect of architecture, as it is a process of creating a structure that is not only functional but also visual appearing. Emphasizing design in architecture is crucial as it helps to create buildings that are not only aesthetically pleasing but also functional and sustainable. Here are some ways to emphasize design in architecture. Let's see together. In the first one, incorporate the site. When designing the building, it is important to consider the site where it will be constructed, the site's topography, orientation, and surrounding environment should influence the design, creating a harmonious relationship between the building and its surroundings. Incorporating the site also helps to enhance the building's functionality and sustainability. Using sustainable materials. The use of sustainable materials in architecture is essential to creating a design that is environmentally friendly and energy efficient. Architects should consider using materials that are durable, recyclable, and have low carbon footprints. This is approach not only emphasizes design but also helps to create a sustainable future. Thus, focus on the functionality. Functionality is a vital aspect of design in architecture. The design should prioritize but the building's intended purpose, ensuring that it is functional and efficient. Architects should consider the building's layout, floor, and accessibility to ensure that it meets the intended purpose while also being visually appealing. Fourth, be creative. Creatively is an essential aspect of design of architecture. Architects should approach design with an open mind and think outside the box. They should experiment with different materials, forms, and colors to create unique and visually stunning designs. 5. Paying attention to details. Paying attention to details is crucial to emphasize design in architecture. Every detail from the building's facade to interior finish should complement each other, creating a cohesive and visually appealing design. Architects should consider the building's texture, lighting, and colors to create a harmonious and inviting space. 6. Use technology. Technology has a revolution that architecture industry, making it easier to create complex and innovative design. Architects should embrace technology and use it to advantage. Tools such as 3D model, software, and visual reality can help architects visual and refine their designs, creating a more accurate and detailed representation of the building. In conclusion, emphasize design in architecture is essential to creating buildings that are not only functional but also visually appealing. Architects should approach design with an open mind, incorporating the site using sustainable materials, focusing on functionality, being creative, paying attention to details, and using technology to enhance their designs. These approaches will ensure that the design is not only visually stunning but also functional, sustainable, and efficient.